GamerFitnation Nation's Antwand, Pearman, also known as Black Bob. I'm here with the man, the legend, the RZA. And we're here to talk about his new movie, Brick Mansion. So you have to tell us about this movie, tell us about you and everything, man.
Well, this movie, Brick Mansion, starring Paul Walker, David Bell, and myself, is a movie that takes place in the future, maybe 10 years in the future, in the city of Detroit. And what has happened is that the politicians have blocked off the ghetto neighborhoods with a big brick wall, and they call it Brick Mansions as a, as a joke, of course. And they've closed down the schools, hospitals, police department, and basically everybody's allowed to run wild. And I play a character known as Tremaine Alexander, who's has a little West Indian in his blood, you know what I mean? So he loves curry goat. But this guy, he has become the drug lord kingpin of the city. And Paul Walker plays a character known as Damien, who is a decorated cop. And he always gets his, he always get his man. And so therefore, the police force sends him in, to bring in Tremaine. And yet, he has a personal beef with Tremaine as well, And now David Bell, who plays the character Leno, he lives in Brick Mansion, but he doesn't like all the drugs and crime. He wants Brick Mansion to be some kind of, like a good place to live. So he's like a ghetto Robin Hood. And he steals 20 kilos from Tremaine. And so now this guy got a beef with Tremaine, and so did this guy. And these two guys team up to bring him down.
Awesome. I mean, it seems like it's going to be an action-packed movie, especially from what I see from the trailers. I know that you've had a lot of martial arts, influence in your life. Will that play a factor in this movie? Well,
in this film, there's a lot of martial arts in this film. It's a style called parkour, which is the main style they're using. But I don't do any, I don't do any parkour. If you notice here, I want to see if the fans can notice here. Holding in my hand here is a golden gun, all right? And as this gold gun I don't do kung fu, I do gun fu, right? And that's what Tremaine Alexander does. So I didn't have to put on no iron fist and punch nobody. Just this strong, powerful, gold 45 Magnum.
First thing, it's the first thing that comes to my head because reminds me of like the kid with the golden arms.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're the kid with the golden gun.
I'm the kid with the golden gun. Right.
So of course you guys shocked us a couple of weeks ago with the announcement that you have a new album coming out, and that blew literally album coming out. Hey, as soon as that happened, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, wow, I'm not gonna lie, that's the smartest thing I've ever seen. that album's gonna be worth whatever, it's gonna be worth crazy, so that's smart tactic. But we're looking forward to it. You can tell us anything about it?
Well, right now it's over in the hands of the experts. Because it's an art thing, it's an art piece, and art, of course, is very subjective. And the value of art is put into the beholder. It's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it's over in the hands of the experts, and I think in about 2 weeks we'll have a final idea of what's going to be the course of action. And I can't wait till we get to that point and let the world know exactly what we're going to do, though. But it's going to be something very exciting.
Can I bribe you into making a new Wu-Tang game? Or the whole thing is you guys made a good game years ago. It was a really cool fighting game, and then of course Def Jam also made Def Jam. I mean, I want to see you guys do it again. Def Jam was a great follow up to everything. So I mean, you don't think we could get you guys back into it and do you game?
I'm still a gamer. Not as much as I used to, because now I have a son who's taking up my game time. And what I mean by taking up my game time is that he's always playing the game. But that would be cool, you know, for another Wu-Tang game. I mean, one thing I gotta say, and I can say this honestly, and I could thank the fans out there who support Wu-Tang and support our movement, is that when we made that video game, I really felt accomplished because I grew up addicted to video games, you know. I mean, I'm going back to Atari 2600 when I couldn't even afford it. I would go to my cousin's house and spend the weekend just to play his Atari. You know what I mean? And of course, from all the way from Nintendo to the PlayStations. When PlayStation came out, right, me and Method Man both went to the city and we waited like for the day that you could buy it. We waited like kids. And we was already, you know, in our early 20s, and video games was a part of making all those albums. You know, if you came over while we was doing Cuban Links, you know, before PlayStation came out, there was a video game called 3DO.
Yes.
Exactly. So I had that. That was the first one where you could put the DVD in or the CD in, and Samurai Showdown. That game was played over and over, with turkey burgers cooking, chessboard, and music in the basement. That was like the backdrop of early Wu-Tang music. And when we finally made our own video game, you know, I really felt like, wow, the possibilities in this world is endless, and all we got to do is keep focused and building. So now that I'm making movies and things like that, I'm enjoying that. But it would be great to one more time get back into that video game world. So we'll see if that happens in our stars.
Listen, brother, listen. I'm gonna tell you straight up like this, right? I've been saying we need a new Def Jam.
Right.
I'm just saying, man. You can do it. You know, a lot of people would like to be in the video game. I'm just saying, you know, maybe we can get a habit. You know, even if you could, you know, they got Kickstarters. I'm for it. Yeah, I'm for it, bro. Yeah.
The coolest thing about that, the original Wu-Tang game was called Shaolin Style, and it's based on a Shaolin monk being our teacher. And that's actually a true story. I have a Shaolin monk who came from Shaolin named Sifu Shinyan Ming that became my Sifu. And it was really magical to see that Activision took all that and put it into that video game. But I have another great story that could work. So let's see if Activision is out there looking at us, or Namco.
I'm seeing them tomorrow. I will tell them.
Or who else we got? Are you gonna see them tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm seeing them tomorrow.
Yeah, hook us up, kid. Hook us up.
You hear that?
Hook us up. I love Activision, guys. Come on, man. I've been rocking you ever since Pitfall. Remember that game?
Ooh, yes.
I've been playing Activision since then, kid. So come on, let's get at it. I remember ColecoVision and Television. Listen, kid, Listen, I was so addicted to video games. My grandfather used to come in the house, right, and say, "Get out the house. Stop playing video games. All you doing." This was his exact words. You can edit this if you have to. But he was like, "What you got going on here? You got this little man running across the screen, running across this way, running across this way. Listen, boy, he can't get you no pussy. Get out and get you some pussy." That was my grandpa advice to me. Anyway, eventually I grew out of it, man.
You the man. Well, thank you, man. It's an honor to talk to you. I can't wait to see Brick Mansion when it comes out. I'm pretty sure everybody else can't wait to see it. But
one thing I want to say about the film is that no matter what we do, whether it's video games, whether we we go into the clubs, or we go out of our house for entertainment. Yeah. This movie is very entertaining. You go out there, you pay your $12 or whatever in your neighborhood, and be prepared to be entertained, because we deliver.
Awesome. GamerFitnation's Antwand Pearman, here with the man, the legend of RZA. Thank you. Visit GamerFitNation.com or more on video games and health and Kung Fu. All right. Peace.